Imagine this a bike where you can activate an autopilot mode, customize the suspension to match your height, and instead of rear view mirrors, you have cameras providing a live feed on a large display mounted on your tank. Wait, hold on. These features sound like they belong in Elon Musk's new Model X. Yes, those very features have been incorporated into Elon Musk's new line of motorcycles. Elon Musk recently unveiled a new electric motorcycle model equipped with all these features. But hold on a second. Elon Musk mentioned in a recent interview that his personal experience with two-wheelers was so terrifying that he nearly died, which is why he vowed never to manufacture them.
Motorcycles when I was a kid, and I was like dirt biking for like 8 years or something. Had a road bike until I was 17 and was almost killed by a truck. So we're not going to do motorcycles.
So what changed all of a sudden that led Elon Musk to dive into motorcycle manufacturing? Stay tuned until the end of this video, because I will reveal a secret about this motorcycle that you won't want to miss. We all know that common sense dictates that when it comes to Elon Musk, innovation is key. His innovations are not just a step ahead, but there's always a purpose behind them. Take electric vehicles, for instance. He noticed that people were using large cars or bikes to cover short distances, like grocery shopping or going to the gym, which was wasting energy and increasing pollution. In fact, according to a report, 30 to 40% of global pollution comes from vehicle emissions, with motorcycles contributing 32% to this pollution. This pollution is responsible for 30% of the global population losing their lives every year. A major contributor to this problem is motorcycles. And since this issue needs to be addressed, Musk decided to tackle it by expanding into the electric motorcycle market alongside cars. He introduced the world to Tesla's first electric motorcycle, Model M. Now, why is it called a premium motorcycle? Well, you'll understand once you learn about its features. This is a motorcycle where Tesla has installed all the latest features from its Model S. Let's start with its basic features, beginning with its design. You all know that Elon Musk is unmatched when it comes to design. His designs are not only simple and elegant, but also scientifically advanced. Look at this motorcycle. It has a sleek and aerodynamic look with a teardrop design. You can guess its size just by hearing the term teardrop. It's round at the front and narrow at the back, allowing the bike to move forward with ease, without air resistance. Nowadays, all companies manufacture motorcycles based on this design principle. Don't believe me? Just take a look at the bikes from famous motorcycle brands. We've come a long way by studying these designs. Now, on to its next exciting feature, one we've only seen in cars until now, was autopilot mode. You just have to sit on the bike, and it will handle the steering and everything else on its own. To keep this feature stable, cameras, radars, and LiDAR, light detection and ranging systems have been installed. Essentially, the LiDAR system emits light waves into the surrounding environment, and these waves reflect off surrounding objects and return to the sensors with all the information. As soon as the waves return, the distance between the car and the object is calculated, allowing the bike to make intelligent judgments. Now, this process might sound lengthy, but for your information, this entire process is performed millions of times within a second. Yes, millions of times, creating a real-time 3D map of the environment. The bike then uses this map to travel smoothly. Obviously, cars have display screens for these features, and so far, installing such displays on bikes has been nearly impossible. But as we all know, making the impossible possible is Elon Musk's hobby. He has installed a top-down display on this bike as well. The screen is installed right in front of the rider at a slight elevation so that the rider doesn't face any difficulty in controlling the bike. Additionally, the display has day and night modes for better visibility in different lighting conditions. This display panel shows the same features that a car's display would show, like instrumentation control, navigation control, media control, battery levels, and so on. Now, normally every vehicle has rear-view mirrors to see the vehicles behind, but in this motorcycle's case, instead of rear-view mirrors, there are two screens linked to cameras attached to the rear. This means the rider can change lanes or make turns without any physical movement. Let's move on to the next feature, which is guaranteed to shock you. Small-heighted people, who have always dreamed of riding a bike but had to settle for motor scooters, can now ride this bike with ease. You've all heard of air suspension, right? It's commonly found in high-end cars today. Normally, air suspension systems work as a cushion between the vehicle's body and wheels, reducing weight and vibration levels. Tesla has installed a smart suspension system in its motorcycle that not only reduces weight, but also adjusts the bike's height up or down, just like a bicycle seat. This means you can adjust the height according to your needs. But wait a minute. If you observe the bike's body closely, you'll notice that there aren't any foot pegs. There's no place to rest your feet. So the question arises, how will a person sit on it? Well, this white part you see on the bike is actually the foot pegs. Initially, I also thought that they weren't provided, but the foot pegs have been so seamlessly integrated with the bike that you can't even tell they're there. However, when needed, just touch this part, and the foot pegs will pop out. And not just the foot pegs, the mechanism for the stand is almost the same. You can activate it when needed with the help of the control panel. And lastly, the charging port. You won't see any charging slot under the display panel, but as soon as you approach the charging connector, the hidden charging port will automatically open. Now, as for its speed, it takes this bike only 3 seconds to go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. Mind-blowing, right? And you won't believe it, but Tesla has also manufactured an e-bike using all these features, called Model B. Normally, when we want to turn a bicycle, we turn the entire handle, which moves the front wheel. But in this case, the wheels can be moved without moving the handlebars. In fact, sensors have been installed on the handlebars, so when pressure is applied to one side, the wheels move in that direction. It also comes with a GPS, so if the bicycle is stolen, it can be easily tracked. For your information, this entire fascination is under the control of one company, Apple Corporation. This bike can only be purchased by those who own Apple products, as it can only be locked or unlocked with an Apple Watch or iPhone. Now, if you ask me for my opinion, I'd say it's probably a mistake. When I looked at the prices, I saw that normal bikes range from $1,000 to $2,500, but the prices for this bike start at $2,500, and we're not even talking about motorcycles. They're much more expensive. Finally, friends, if you've made it this far, let's reveal the secret. Tesla isn't working on any such products and most likely won't manufacture two-wheelers in the future. Yes, this motorcycle is just a conceptual design by James Gawley. Gawley wanted to see what the designs and features of a Tesla motorcycle might look like if Tesla ever decided to design one by mistake. And as for the e-bike, the complete design belongs to designer Kendall Toner, who used Tesla and Elon Musk's names to boost the value and popularity of his designs. The world blindly believed the things he published. You see, human tendencies often draw us towards things that fascinate us, whether they're right or wrong. Electric motorcycles are certainly possible, maybe even in the very near future. But currently, there's already a company dominating the electric bike market, Harley-Davidson. This company is the world's largest motorcycle manufacturer, and its fully electric motorcycle, Livewire, has set records by selling over 100,000 motorcycles in the last 4 years, and it continues to register more bikes. Now, as I mentioned earlier, Harley-Davidson is Tesla's biggest competition in the motorcycle market. So seeing the competition grow, what do you think? Will Elon Musk's company launch an electric motorcycle? And if they do, will it have all these features? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments section. And if you learned something new from this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates on our future videos.